We're going to talk now about the box model. So let's go ahead and create an index.html file, and we'll create an accompanying style CSS file. VS Code with HTML:5, hit tab. That uses Emmet. It's an automatic pre-generator that you can use for shortcuts for code. We're going to type in link and then tab and then put in our style.css. So these are now linked. And let's create a div here and give it a class, Boxy. And we'll just say content goes here. Then inside of our style.css, we'll give Boxy style definition. It's class, so we use a dot. And we'll say border and pixel solid black. Then we can open our index.html, and then we see our content here. So a couple of things with the box model. There is essentially a box around every element that you have in HTML, and that box has certain properties to it. If we inspect it, then it opens up our Chrome developer tools. We are using Google Chrome. And if you notice here, right here in the Styles tab inside of our Chrome developer tools, you'll see this right here is the core of the content of that box. It's 1,410 pixels wide and 18 pixels tall. And as we readjust this browser, you see that it dynamically updates. So now it's 1020 by 18, etc. So that's the core of the box. But the box has other properties that you can see from this diagram here. And the first thing we'll talk about is padding, which is pretty intuitive. The padding, we put 10 pixels of padding, and then we refresh our page, then you'll see that there's padding around that. And that's padding is right here. And you see it 10, 10, 10 all around here, showing. And when we count in CSS, we start counting. If we're looking at all of the properties, you can say, the 10 at the top, we start counting from 10, 10, 10, 10, all the way around. You can say padding is 5 pixels, 10 pixels, 2 pixels, 2 pixels, like this. You save that and refresh it. Then you'll see that it starts at 5 at the top, goes to 10 on the right, 2 on the bottom, and then 2 on the left. So it starts at the top and it goes around clockwise like a clock. So that's, some different padding. If you do 5 pix, 10 pix, or let's even make this more explicit. If you do 20 pix, 40 pix, then this basically does 20 pix, 40 pix, 20 pix, 40 pix. So it's a shortcut of repeating it. So if we refresh here, you'll see 20 pix, 40 pix, 20 pix, 40 pix. So again, it starts at the top and goes around. So that's the padding. The border we already have. We decided we wanted 1 pixel solid black. If you do 10 pixels solid black, and that'll show up like this, and you can see that the border says 10. Same thing in the counting. You could do border 10 pix, 2 pix, 1 pix, etc. with the same types of shortcuts that we use for the padding. When you just say border 10 pix, then that just applies to all of them. But everything has a margin. And so the margin is the space that pushes outside of the box. So it's the space around the box. So if I do the margin now of maybe 100 pixels, something really extreme, you'll see that then now this pushes that box all the way out. So there's 100 pixels of space. And when we hover over it, you see it in the browser. So that's essentially the box model. I'm going to the next video, and then we're going to actually talk about making containers and using Flexbox.